All right, so we're back with another leather case, and today we're looking at a different kind of case that we've never looked at on this channel before. We're going to take a look at a folio case. Now this one is from Nomad. This is the Nomad Modern Leather Folio, and the price on this one is $60. So let's take a look at this case. Now, before opening the case up and taking a look around the rest of the box, this case comes in 3 colors. It's going to come in black, which is the color we have here. It's going to come in brown, which is a darker brown. And it's also going to come in an English tan, which is this color right here. Now, this is the Nomad Modern Leather case, just the regular leather case. But I just wanted to show you guys that tan color. And we'll bring this back here once we look at this one to compare the 2 colors. But this is the English tan color. So anyways, let's take a look at the rest of the box. Now here it does say Modern Leather Folio, iPhone 15 Pro Max. On the side, you get a little bit of Nomad branding on both sides there. And it does say black leather. It's going to show you the color right there. Now on the back, it does say full grain, sustainably sourced leather, aluminum buttons and removable magnetic clasp, TPU bumper for 8-foot drop protection, and MagSafe and wireless charge compatible. Now, just like on the regular modern leather case, it shows you your day 1 and day 100 to show you that leather patina, and it shows you the inside of the case right there. And they have been proudly carbon neutral since 2020, so good job, Nomad. Now, let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Now, just like the modern leather case, nothing else in the packaging except for your case itself. And here we have that. So nothing else here. We can set that off to the side. And let's take a look at the leather folio. Now, first of all, it does come with that removable magnetic clasp, and we'll install that so I can show you guys how to do that. So let's set that over here to the side for right now, and let's look at our case. So starting off, we do have a front and a back to this case. On the front, you're just going to get this very nice leather feeling, nothing else really on here. This is going to be your cover for your screen, as well as the inside of it is that wallet part. Now, on the back of the case, you do have that very nice full grain leather feel, so that's very nice to see. And you are going to get your polycarbonate camera bump right there, the camera ring. Now, the flap and the back, all of this is leather, whereas the sides of the case itself, of the actual part that goes around the phone, are this TPE material, and you get a polycarbonate frame, just like in your modern leather. Now, comparing the 2 colors, here is the folio, and here is the regular modern leather case. English tan, black, and you do get a brown color as well. So nice color options there from Nomad. Now we'll set that off to the side, and let's take a look at the inside of the case. Now all the way around, you get this very nice microfiber sort of texture that goes all the way around the inside of the case and the inside of the wallet part here, as well as where the, I guess you can call it the hinge or the fold is right there. You get that as well. Now, on the inside of the actual case itself, you do get that TPE material that goes all the way around. Oh, that goes all the way around the case right there. And you are going to get your MagSafe ring with no alignment magnet. Now, this case does work with MagSafe, but if you're somebody who uses standby mode, it may not be the best thing for you unless you have a stand that will allow you to have it open flush like this, but you cannot fold the flap behind it and still get MagSafe connection. That will not work. Now let's go ahead and weigh this before we put our phone in there. And is our scale in pounds and ounces? Nope, we're in grams. We're good to go. So weighing this case, you are looking at 78 grams. Now it's quite a bit heavier than the regular modern leather case, but you're getting this entire wallet and folding mechanism here, so it is going to be a bit heavier. So like I said, you're looking at 78 grams there, whereas the regular modern leather case, you're looking at 42 grams. So you are looking at a little bit of a difference there, but that's what you get when you have that folio part. So let's go ahead and take our iPhone 15 Pro Max and we'll slap it in there. Let's listen out for that click. Nice click onto the case there. Very good click, and let's test out those corners. Now I expect this to be very similar to the regular modern leather case, as it is basically the same thing, just with a folio attached to it. Now, yes, of course, you get nice clicks on every single corner. So how does it feel around the fit of the case? Pretty good fit around here. Like I said, this is TPE material, so it's going to have a little bit of flex there, and especially around the buttons. The bottom is solid. The top is solid. You're good to go with the fit on there. It fits great. And of course, it is going to be able to close since you have that folio. But if you notice, without this clasp here, it doesn't sit all the way flush. It sits about like this. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to kind of close it on, but if you guys can kind of see that there, it doesn't sit all the way flush to the phone. So if that's something that bothers you, you are going to want to attach that clasp. And speaking of which, let's actually go ahead and put that in. So basically what you can do is you can scan the QR code back here to see the instructions, or go to nomadgoods.com/folio-clasp. But I'm going to show you here how to install this real quick. So basically you just take this and put that off to the side. And inside of this wallet part, which we'll talk about the wallet part here more in a second, but inside there's actually a cash slot right there. And what you're going to do is, let me see if I can get this on camera. There's a slot right there that opens up, if you guys can see that. And you're going to slide this piece all the way through and try to get it to come out of there. And let's see if we can do this live on camera. Get this, 1 second, you just got to kind of line it up in there and push it out. Let me see if I can't get that out of there. You got to work it in there a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, we got a little side. And you can just pull it through right there. And that's it. It's in there. So, you know, it's not too much work. You got to have a little bit of patience putting that in there. But once it's in there, it's good to go. You can go ahead and magnetically clasp that around, and it'll allow your phone, A, to completely close, but B, also to protect your cards or anything in here a little bit better than if you didn't have it in there. But, you know, that's optional, of course. I'm somebody who probably wouldn't really even use a case like this every day, but if I did, I would keep this flap on here because I want to make sure that all of my cards are secure, my cash is secure, everything is secure. So now one thing I did notice is this doesn't attach back here, which I really wish it would, because then it's kind of just flapping around in the wind. But I wish, Nomad, if you guys are looking, you would make a little magnet or something right here that this would attach, so when it's open, it's not just flopping around like this. But you kind of get what you get. So looking at the wallet part here, let's actually go ahead. I don't unfortunately have any mock cards. The best I can do is take this Apple MagSafe wallet, use this little insert in here. So you can go ahead and slide a card in right there into any of these 3 slots. Very easy, get it in there and get it out of there. No issues whatsoever. Perfect. And then also, of course, you do get a nice cash slot right there. So you can put a few bills in there. You can put, you know, this in here, put this little cardboard thing in there, put whatever in there, close it up, and there you go. You're good to go. And of course, you don't have to use this. It'll still be closed, but I would recommend using the flap just to make it a little more secure. And also, one thing that Nomad wants everybody to know is that if you guys have cards in here like this, they very highly recommend a screen protector, just because that way the numbers on your cards, or if you have metal cards, they don't scratch up the screen of your phone when you're using it, which is a possibility. So if you're going to use this case, definitely make sure you guys pick up a screen protector. And I'll be sure to leave a link down to a nice screen protector in the description below so you guys can check some out. But definitely make sure you put one of those on there. So how does this case feel in the hand? And when it's closed, it's very nice, very comfortable to hold. No issues at all. The only thing is, it doesn't sit fully flush to the case. I do wish that that kind of looked a little bit better. It would be a little more flush and it would feel a little bit thinner. But even if you pull this all the way back, the magnet is kind of right there. So you get a little bit of a gap in between your flap and the case. So it doesn't allow it really to close completely shut. So I do wish I could see that. But other than that, it feels very similar to the Nomad Modern Leather, the regular Modern Leather case. Again, same thing down here on the bottom as on the Modern Leather case. If you guys saw that review, I do wish that we had the bottom of it a little bit more smooth, because it definitely does dig into your pinky a little bit. If you're someone like me and you hold your phone kind of like this, it definitely digs into your pinky. And speaking of the phone and all of the edges, let's take a look around the edges now. I'm just going to kind of put this and flap this around here. And what we're going to see is on the top of it, it is completely closed in. On the left-hand side, we do get our action button, volume up and down, and these nice little grip grooves going around both sides. And let's listen to those buttons. These are aluminum, anodized aluminum buttons. Let's listen to how they sound. Very nice, very clicky buttons. I'm very happy with how those buttons feel, and I really like that the power button does have a little bit of texture. They're all nice and tactile, very good buttons. On the bottom, like I said, you do have that USB Type-C port, and you have equal cutouts. So they're not accurate with your microphone and your speaker. They are equal. They're both the same size. And you can take your cable here, plug it into the bottom. We are charging. Not sure why no sound, but it is charging right there. And you have a nice wide open USB Type-C port. So you can pretty much use any one of your cables in here and it'll be good to go. So that's always nice to see. And moving along to the right-hand side, you do get some Nomad branding right there. And the rest of the case is completely closed in, as well as your power button right there. So how does this case feel in the hand? And pretty much, you know, the same way that the Nomad Modern Leather does, except for this flap as well. And, you know, like I said, just that bottom edge, I really do wish that was a little bit better off rounded. Maybe not as thick as it is. If you guys can see that, it's pretty thick, just like the Modern Leather case. But other than that, it's very good in the hand. Feels nice. I really like that it's leather all the way around for where you're feeling the case most of the time. Like if you're holding it like this, it's very much leather all the way around. And then, of course, I do wish, just like on the Modern Leather case, that the TPE material here was leather as well. But with a color like the black, it definitely matches a lot better, and it doesn't really look like it's plastic compared to the leather unless you get up really close to it or you feel it. Whereas on a case like the Modern Leather, or even on this case, if you got it in any of the other colors except black, you can definitely tell that it's a plasticky material and it very much differs from the actual color of the back of the case, which I do wish that that was fixed. So Nomad, if you guys are listening, please make it so, you know, the actual leather is the same color or color matched to the TPE material. I think that would give it a super nice, very clean look. And moving along to our MagSafe test, let's go ahead and bring our Apple MagSafe wallet in here, put this back in there, and let's go ahead and slap this on. We can hear that. And same thing as the Modern Leather case, it's gonna slide around with just the littlest bit of force. So if you're putting this in your pocket, your purse, your sling bag, whatever, just be very careful with this because your Apple MagSafe wallet or any MagSafe wallet, whether it's leather or fine woven or any other really material, will be sliding around here. The magnets aren't the strongest on this case, so I do wish we could see them a little bit stronger. And moving along to the Apple MagSafe battery pack, there's our charging animation right there. And you're gonna pretty much get the same thing. So I'm gonna sit here and try to give it a little bit of a shake, and it's coming right off. So definitely be careful with any of your accessories. Now I know, of course, not everybody's walking around and shaking this thing all the way, but that's important to test out because if you are running or if something happens, your phone goes, I don't know, maybe flying, it falls, this is gonna come off. Whereas on certain other cases where the MagSafe is a lot better, it very well may not. So take that as you will. And also there's no alignment magnet here, so it's gonna really not assist with the movement of the battery pack or the leather wallet, whatever it is. You know, I do wish that we had that MagSafe alignment magnet there and that the MagSafe was a little bit stronger. And finally, moving along to our Anchor 623, let's see, will it pick up the base? And I mean, just like the Modern Leather case. Now I say that a lot, just like the Modern Leather case. This is the Modern Leather case. If you were to just take this and cut it completely off, it's the Modern Leather case. But, you know, same thing. Pretty much kind of weak magnet strength. It's right there in the middle. It's at least picking up the base, but as soon as you know, give it a little bit of wrist movement, it's going to come right off. So with that being said, do I recommend this case? And yes, I do. You know what? For a folio case, I definitely can recommend it. It's got great build quality. It feels good in the hand. It's not, you know, anything crazy. It does give you that really good drop protection, 8 feet of drop protection on this case because of that TPE and that polycarbonate body. But, you know, you do have that, the only issue, that issue right down there. If that gets fixed, I think this would be a really, really good case. But I can recommend it. The price on it's $60, but it's full grain leather, 8 feet of drop protection, nice protection for your screen, especially with this leather part right here. Nice protection for the back of it. You've got that nice camera lip right there. So yeah, for $60, I think I can recommend this Nomad Modern Leather Folio. So let me know what you guys think about this. Have you ever tried it? Do you have one? Make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if you're interested to see another leather case that I really like, I'll be sure to leave that right there. And I'll leave the review for the Modern Leather case right there.